Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine, as you can see. Kisumu is fantastic, and maybe you could also let me know where you are watching the video from, the county or the country, in case you are out of the Republic. Ladies and gentlemen, the photo you are seeing on your screen there was actually captured at Wamunyoro. They are not vehicles for sale. Those are people who went to Wamunyoro. It just shows you that if there's one powerful politician in the Republic of Kenya today, then that man is none other than Rigathi Gachagua. And personally, sometimes I make some prayers that the courts should allow Rigathi Gachagua to run for the presidency in 2027. Because this is his moment. Rigathi Gachagua can actually become the president of the Republic of Kenya. But while everybody was headed to Wamunyoro, the DCP brigades, one man was missing in action. The deputy party leader, Cleophas Malala. He was meeting with Wycliffe Oparanya.
Wengi watalala. Wako wengine watalala, wengine watainterpret positively, wengine negatively.
But your brothers.
Yeah.
We cannot.
We can. But I've said you support government projects.
Allow me to ask you this question. Do you still agree with me that Cleophas Malala is actually a mole planted by William Ruto in Wamunyoro's camp? I don't know whether you'll agree or you don't agree with me. Because after that meeting, Oparanya made a post about it. Cleophas Malala also made a post on it. But the two posts are actually different. I want to take you through those two posts so that you can understand. Because in this video, I want us to understand. I want to digest for you guys the reasons why this meeting took place. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you to what Cleophas Malala posted. Cabinet Secretary Wycliffe Oparanya left an indelible mark on Kakamega County during his tenure as governor. I paid him a courtesy call today to tap into his wealth of wisdom and experience. Purely about Kakamega. This is what Oparanya posted. Hosted Senator Cleophas Malala, who paid me a courtesy call at my office. Our discussions, listen to that, our discussions focus on the progress and potential of Shirikiana Sacco, officially launched by His Excellency William Ruto last week to deepen financial inclusion, promote a saving culture, and empower ordinary Kenyans through affordable access to credit and investment opportunities across the Western region. So, President Ruto launched a SACCO last week. Malala, who is a member of DCP, went to Oparanya to discuss about that particular SACCO. And Oparanya is concluding here, we also exchanged views on the unity of the Mulembe nation and other issues of national importance that are vital to the country's social and economic development. As we work towards a more prosperous and inclusive Kenya, constructive engagements and collaborations amongst leaders remain essential in advancing the interest of our people and strengthening national cohesion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you paid close attention to the two speeches, to the two statements, they are totally different. So why would DCP deputy party leader meet with a cabinet secretary? For me, that meeting is significant for two main reasons. Number one, Cleophas Malala hosted the entire united opposition in Western Kenya just last week. Was it over the weekend? Last week. Then today, he shows up with a two-term cabinet secretary. Even if this meeting, because these leaders met anyway, but the timing and the fact that they made it public and the fact that Cleophas Malala is the one who went to Oparanya, something is wrong somewhere. The second reason why it's important for me is because this meeting was taking place at a time when Wamunyoro announced to the entire country that he was not going to engage in any political activities, but instead he will be meeting. He will be holding meetings at Wamunyoro. Today Wamunyoro was a behalf of activity. But Malala decided, let me spoil this day. That's why we are talking about it. Ladies and gentlemen, what were some of the objectives of this meeting? Number one, if you had to ask me, is about Kakamega politics. You see, Oparanya was the governor for Kakamega 2013-2017. In 2022, he supported Baraza. And he had hoped that he was still going to run the country through the back door. That did not work. And of course, there was no way it was going to work. Baraza decided to stamp his authority. So Oparanya has been trying so hard to craft a strategy on how to remove Baraza, Elsie Muhando, several aspirants. But I think he has now found a man capable in the name of Cleophas Malala. And there's a time I did a video here, was it last week? And in that video, I opined that Malala will definitely contest in Kakamega, but either on a UDA or as independent. Because DCP will not have a footing in the Luhya nation. So it was about Kakamega probably for him to come to UDA and contest as the governor. Number two is what I call the mole concept. And for those of us who've been in politics for a long time, we know a concept called infiltration. If there's one thing William Ruto is going to spend his money on, is infiltration. On this channel, most people believe that Malala is actually a mole in DCP. But the question is, if he's a mole who should operate discreetly, why would he then emerge publicly and appear with Oparanya? That's the only question people are asking. And importantly, I'm looking at William Ruto's charm offense mission. Ruto is probably, in my view, making some of these moves. You see, William Ruto understands one thing, that for him to win, two things must happen. Number one, the opposition must not unite. Because a united opposition will send Ruto home to Sugoi by 8 a.m. on the election day. So he cannot allow them to unite. Number two, he must also consolidate the Luhya nation. There is no way William Ruto will become the president of the Republic of Kenya if Mount Kenya is out of the equation and the Luhya nation are also out of the equation. Rigathi has managed to lock Mount Kenya fully. I doubt if he will be able to get votes there. Just a few. So he has been able to lock Mount Kenya fully. So Ruto's only hope is the Luhya nation. But in the Luhya nation, Sifuna is also coming up very strongly. In fact, he's taking thereby a storm. So I want to assume Ruto is on a charm offense mission to try and bring these key leaders together, including Malala. And lastly, it could be Oparanya's game plan, which begs the question, what is Wycliffe Oparanya's game plan for 2027? Is he going to run for the presidency? Is he going to step out of ODM and create his own political party, sponsor candidates? What is his game plan? If you can answer that question, then I think you are good to go. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.